Hello everyone, it's Mizuki Arts. Welcome back to my channel. Today we have a very interesting discussion topic, I think, at least for me personally anyways, because the very first video on this channel that I ever uploaded was talking about why I left TikTok. But as many of you may know, I actually rejoined TikTok in March. Seeing as I have some history with this platform, I feel it's only fair to any new viewers of the channel who don't feel like listening to the scratchy audio on the old video, or just going back and rewatching my old content. Basically, if you don't feel like doing that, I'm gonna give you a little brief story time to summarize it. But basically, fall of 2019, when I would have been about 16 years old, give or take, I joined TikTok. My first few videos did really well, and then things fell off, and then I would have a couple go viral again here and there. I amassed close to, I want to say 4,000 followers, something like that. And then I hit a point where I just had to leave in like mid-spring of 2020. I just couldn't handle it anymore. I had to get off that app. Many of the reasons I cited in my original TikTok video are still kind of true about the platform, but they're also true about social media at large. Many of those takes include the toxic political side of TikTok, widespread user concerns about security and data, and an overall feeling of like isolation on the platform. Like it didn't matter if I gained more followers because my videos were still going to get the same number of views no matter what. And you might be thinking, if all this is true about TikTok, why did you rejoin it in 2026? What could possibly make you re-download the app? And I'll tell you what it is. Okay? My immediate replacement for TikTok when I got rid of it was Instagram Reels. I still love making Reels. I still upload Reels 3 or 4 times a week on my Instagram, but I also upload those same videos to YouTube Shorts. And I've realized that my art and pages reach a lot more people the more platforms that I'm uploading them on. Just because I'm uploading my videos onto a platform does not mean I have to engage with that platform all of the time. I pretty much learned this lesson the hard way because I connected my Instagram account to my Pinterest, and just by having my content synced with Pinterest, I get about 100,000 more views per month off of that platform. That's 100,000 more people with eyes on my work because I upload onto another platform. So that has really ingrained in me a sense that like the more places you put your art, the better off you are. And the other reason that really made me feel like those concerns that I had initially were not invalid, because they were good reasons to leave the platform. But the other thing is, I feel like all social media platforms kind of have the same concerns about your data not being protected or being sold, or about like security just not being the best overall, or the political side of every platform being really toxic. Like you could be minding your own business and you'll run across the worst take you've ever seen. Like no shade to anyone with opinions on anything really, but it's just, you could be minding your business looking at art videos and then bam, you get something crazy. Anyway, my point is pretty much all my concerns from TikTok at the time felt unique to TikTok, and now they really don't feel unique to TikTok. I also am no stranger to leaving social media platforms. I left Twitter back in the day for a couple years, and then I came back, or I think it was maybe just 1 year. I don't remember. But like, you can leave social media platforms if it's bad for you, and then you can come back later. It's not like a bad thing. It worked out for me because frankly, I don't think it was good for like 16, 17-year-old me to be on TikTok anymore, because I had attached like some of my mental health to like the views I was getting on there, or wasn't getting really. But thankfully, I'm not 16 anymore. I am a lot more, I'd say, tough, I don't know, and better about setting boundaries. So when it comes to TikTok, like with any other social media platform that I'm on as a part-time illustrator, I set boundaries so that I'm not like online 24/7. I'm not available 24/7 to my audience. Like there's rules you can set for yourself that make it healthier. And obviously if I became like a doom scroller again, like I am a doom scroller, but like on TikTok specifically, if I started having problems, because I do not like that algorithm sometimes, let me tell you, I would simply like log out. I would log out. I would be like, I'm taking a break. I'm getting off for a day. I'm uploading my videos and then I'm logging out. That way I can't just open the app by habit or anything. But yeah, I want to say thank you to everyone that has followed me on there already. I'm actually having a lot of fun on the platform. The internet can be a very fun place if you use it to your advantage and set boundaries and everything. So I'm having a lot of fun, and I really appreciate your guys' support. No matter which platform you support me on, I appreciate it so much. Real quick, before I end the video, I want to give a special shout out to my Ko-fi supporters. So thank you so much to Ashley, Savvy, Tiffany, and Lilycorn. Your guys' support means the world to me, and it allows me to keep making videos just like this one. If you would like to join my Ko-fi page, there will be a link in the description box down below where you can get all these benefits and so much more. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you are on TikTok or if there are any social media platforms you stay away from and you don't touch with a 10-foot pole. And I'll catch you guys next time. Bye!